All right. Figuring out a few things. I'm getting ready to call. There's a new pro in the area I hear. Uh, but I told myself, um, pitching wedge, all wedge, sand wedge. I'll just put them under sand wedge. Um, I'm going to get warmed up here. And as you can see, I am going to try to do something today before I take on a golf pro. This is just real foreign to me. I can't get it exactly where it shows in everything I can find, but I'm going to try to get, so I feel comfortable, but I'm going to try to hit some golf balls and see if I can hit them from between my feet. And if you'll notice, I keep kind of cursing about, I'm going to use an alignment tool here. And I might want this a little closer. I feel more comfortable hitting it. But I'm going to use a golf ball alignment tool. I got my feet there and there. Okay. Not bad. Oh shit, that's my alignment tool, and I went back to it. Okay, distance. Something I'll continue to work on here, but now this is just inside my back foot. This is my 62. I hit that off the toe. I didn't hit it good. But maybe a little further out. I am trying to eliminate hitting the ball back here. I'm right-handed. That means I'm hitting that way. Most people hit the golf ball between here and here. Different distances for clubs. But I hit my 7-iron, which probably should be hit from right in here. I hit it back here. Right here. That's straight up club. Now you can see. So I'm going to do a bunch of testing. I usually just get disappointed and whatnot, but I'm just going to hit some. Club speed, smash factor, I don't have. I might end up taking a moment here. That's 5. That's a little far forward, I think, for this. Okay. Nice smooth swing. Now, 73.9. And then you got the roll. I'm thinking about calling a timeout, seeing where these dots need to go. I probably am. I'm going to push pause on this, and then I'm going to go in because my wife's got much better eyes than I do, and put club stickers on here. I'll be back. All right. Best decision of the day, probably going in and have my wife put those on for me. I did not put them on the wedges. I'm going to do a little more research. Like this one wedge I have, there's no place on the club face where there's not a groove of some sort. So let's get back to this. Kind of there. All right. Now when I hit this full out, I was hitting about, hit it real good, about 85. So just a nice smooth golf swing there. Okay, I kind of got under it some, but this is a 60. So 3, okay. There we go. Pretty straight. Probably hit it a little high. We'll try one more. 60, 62 is what this is. Okay. Oh, I scooped that. That ain't gonna be good. Yeah, 54. No, that's not good. Line it up. $69. Okay. Well, we're just getting started here. Like I said, of course, I'm mostly worried about the other clubs. All right. Not bad. Not bad dispersion. Let's go look at the old history and see what the average is on it. Okay. 64.5. Only 6.4 run. I like that. Total distance 70.9. 42 total height. Ball speed. Backspin 35, 37. Okay. And I'm just wondering if I should do this in between hitting each one. That way when I watch it on the big screen, I can kind of sit back and pause and take it all in. Okay. All right, let's clear the history. You can choose little left everything, but all right, we're going to clear that. All right, we're going to use that one again. And this is the 50. We're going to hit it from pretty much the same spot. A little inside there. Club turned like crazy in my hands. That's nothing to do with the testing we're doing now. That's just has to do with me in general. You know, I wonder, I need to do just like this. There we go. I just need to change the way I think about hitting these also. There we go. Pulled left some, but all right. That ball's getting out there pretty good. That's not a bad look. I realize I might be giving up distance to do this, but that's all right. It's nice and smooth. 92, one more. And we'll go take a look. Line that up. Feet just inside that back foot. That hands in the middle, just a little forward. Whoa, I pulled that big time. Let me hit one more. Try to keep my body. That's another thing. Fellows, a lot of body to manipulate around here. A lot. So getting the swing down to... Nope. Came around too fast and whacked that one. That distance I kind of like at the very top end for this club. And the damn cap. Does that thing just snapped in there? Maybe you can buy something for it besides that. I hate that. All right. Okay. Everything is left. I'm going to try my feet a little different here. My setup a little different. Try to hit one of these straight. I'm going to put my right foot back just a little. Nice and comfy. I pushed it. I didn't hit it very good, but that might be the ticket. Let's see if we can hit one now. Straight and good. Like I said, I'm going to test today. I'm not going to mess around like usual. Oh, I can't do that. And the ball came loose in my left hand again. My left hand always weak. The arthritis and stuff gives up. I'm not using it as an excuse. I'm just letting you know what's going on. Off the toe. All right. Not very good. I don't think I've hit one that I consider really good. You know, it's fairly straight and hit solid. So nope, not that one. Yeah, well, it's going to take some work. I ain't going to change the world overnight. Yeah, definitely not as on as at 62. We'll come over here and we'll look at the history. Total 94.88. Yeah, I need this. I bought that club for like about 105. Well, we see all the stats, so this will give me time to look at them, which is a good. Okay, I'm going to put myself right back here. You know, as being as I'm moving that every time, it's all good. Going to clear that now. We're going to go over here. Oh, that says sand wedge, so I want to hit the sand wedge, and it's going to be from about the same spot. But Means we got this recording. I'll know what I'm hitting. God dang it, that damn cap came off that last time. I want to call Fiddlers and say, hey, Bubs, kind of money you guys want for these clubs? Wow. And maybe I'm way out of line. Maybe that's just to protect that hole and it's supposed to come off or something. I don't know. All right, this is my old sand wedge in the middle here. I did not hit that good. I'm just missing them. So yeah, I don't know about this. I even have a sticker on this, and I'm not getting any data, club data, smash factor, all that. All right. Well, 90 some. I love that camera. I sure wish I could get it on GS Pro. Everybody else is. All right. Pulled it, and in doing that, accomplished nothing really. I mean, gosh darn it. Ah! Okay, now this is my actual sand wedge. This is my 20-year-old club here. Okay, just inside that foot, hands in the middle. Darn it. Hand gave away again. I'm not going to get anything out of this if I don't. I'm going to try backing away just a little. I don't want to, but. Oh, shit. Well, that wasn't good. Okay. Wow. Wow. Got to get my nets up. I keep saying it. I keep having guys commit to doing stuff for me, and then they disappear for a while. You know, like, and don't hear from them. And I pulled that. Pulled my body out, though. That's what happened. Oh, yeah. Getting it in towards the hosel in there. Okay. All right. Okay, it's ready. Nope, hit the turf first. Going to be a very frustrating hour or so for me because I am going against everything I've been doing. Yeah, out in the toe, not good. Narrow my stance a little too, see how that feels. Feels like I'm going to pull the ball left. Trying to slow, and if you watch me, you notice I really pause at the top, but right now I'm trying not to do that. And all these wedges, close your eyes, have the handles up in the air, and pick one, because they're all going the same place. Although this ain't going very straight. Wow. What the hell? The wheels have come off already. I'm only in club 3, down in the wedges, out in the toe and pulling across. Well, one more. Absolutely no distance. None. Of course, look at that. Hit way before it. And that's the way I'm used to hitting. Put my hands further forward. One more thing of it is, I'm not hitting anything straight. Got to be straight. Hell, if you don't hit them straight, doesn't matter how far you can hit the bastards. Off the toe. Well, that's it. I can't spend all day. I said I was going to come out here and really work at it. And so far, that's what I've been doing. Yeah, way off the toe. Love that camera. It's too bad I can't get it in GS Pro like the rest of the entire civilized golfing universe can. I mean, my goodness. Carry 78, that ain't going to cut it. There's not 5 yards difference between the 3 wedges. Yeah. Hell, that's not giving me a tack angle or anything. I got stickers on those bastards. Wow. Okay. We see the dispersion pattern there on the screen. So let's get that back over there. We'll clear this. And now we're moving on up. Finally, this is the A club, tack wedge, I guess. Now it's, for me, it's a wedge, but maybe play it a little bit forward more. Like there. I'm hitting the carpet first, and as soon as it hits, the club head is twisted in my hands. Yeah, see? I'm way down in on that. Yeah. Yeah, that's hitting that way high on the face. Nope. Tucked my elbow in, and that was the end of her. Oh, gosh. Horrible golf swing. All right. The only ones I hit halfway solid are pulled. Pulled to the left. Man, I am just... I'm a wreck. All right, I'm going to back away just a little bit. Give me a little room. Still pull it, but I hit it a little better. Yeah, I still pull that, but okay. Distance from the ball needs to be a little bit better. But I'd take that distance. I just, okay. Nope. Oh shit, spent all that time and look like it's putting together a crossword puzzle. Does this part of the swing go here, 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 swing? Yeah, nah, probably not going to cut it. Okay. Damn. Well, I don't think the camera's going to show anything I don't know, but oh yeah, there it is. Turn off the toe, going that way. Love that camera. There's just some shots I hit I just have no idea. I'm going to move this a little further ahead and see if I handle it a little better there. It's got everything I'm pulling. I mean, everything. You know something? I want to do something here. I am going to see if this aligns more like that with the screen. Turn in my hand and around, and there it goes. Has nothing to do with that. Man, like I said, train wreck. I'm trying to hit the ball inside of my foot. I haven't hit any of these straight. I mean, none of them. I mean, that's, yeah. Okay. That's a little better. Try. I'm going to swing this a couple more times. I'll look at the stuff to here. See about changing something. History. Okay. All right. This is with, this is the history with the ball going everywhere with the A club, what I call the A club. So I'm going to clear it, and I'm going to hit a few more just to see if I might have figured out something. Okay. Not on that one. Well, I might have figured out something there, but it had nothing to do with the ball placement or anything. Had everything to do with the swing. Well, yeah, that's all it's all about anyways, the swing. All right, I see right where I'm aimed on that. That's inside. Nope. Hit the carpet first, start twisting. Yep, you can see it right there. And carpet. Oh man, this ain't working out too good. Okay. hitting everything, just horrible. Twisting in my hands, no solid contact whatsoever. Everything out there. Try to swing a little more upright to make better contact. Well, I can only spend so much time per club, and this got plenty of time. Wow. Just very disappointed. I mean, very. So here's the A club again. And as you can see, those are not things to write home about. That's just horrible. There's the old shot pattern from this. I mean, I'm trying to get to the point to where I'm seeing, you know what? I can do this. Okay, let's go to the pitching wedge. Like I said, if I had to lose like 5 yards of distance, or even probably 10. I don't have that much to play with, but even 10 of my utmost best reach shot, I'd be happy with that. The only thing I wouldn't be happy with is off of anything I'm using to get off the tee with, because those give me nothing. Every once in a while, I hit one good and it'll roll out to about 200. But I think my average on those are like 160, hair below, hair above, depending on the round. And for you guys, I saw a thread one time. Probably shouldn't read the threads, but a guy was asking of a nice system for picking up the balls in the simulator, and gosh, 90% of the guys in there almost destroyed the fella. So maybe he wants to get them picked up fast. This would be maybe for some of you golfers that destroyed him, and first 10 shots are horrible. I didn't warm up. In a hurry, that's how you save time. Maybe he saves it by picking the balls up like that. Maybe he's got some problems with his knees. If you've watched any of my videos, most of the time I walk out here, pick up the balls. I put them in that for storage, but that's about it. So, so I don't want to see any shit on here about using that. I guess that's where I'm headed with it. All right, pitching wedge. It's still going to be back here. It's a wedge, probably about there. Well, at least I hit it straight. I'll take that as a start. Decent solid contact. To match where I've got this club at now, I got this as my 130 clubs, so I'm a little behind. But hey, baby steps, right? Okay, inside. Nope. Any of you guys own these Callaways? These are, I think, the Callaway Elites or X. Feel like the club head's broken every time you hit a bad shot. Really, I'm thinking about sending the club back and say, hey, is this broke or what? Now that felt like a golf shot. Didn't hit it bad either. Nice, smooth, continuous swing for me. And I hit it inside, but still straight. Now that felt good. Nope, off the toe. And short. No, what? God, that sure felt off the toe. Wow. Not as bad as I felt it. All right. A little inside there. Pulled it. I hit it solid, but I pulled it. Got 120 in the air. All right. Shit. Inside that foot. $122. All right. Well, I'm liking the distance. I wish it was further, but if I could get a regular golf swing and 122 in that area was it, and they all spread out good, that would be good. I think my feet are a little closer together on this. Nope. Pushed it. Wow. All right. Well, let's see about that 125 thing. I don't think that's going to get it, but oh, 124.1. Okay, there's some promise there. That gives a guy a little ray of hope. Let's take a look. Yeah, that dispersion, not too bad. History, go over here and pull this off so we can check it out. 105 carry average, that's definitely got to go up. Runs 11.3, totals 160. Yeah, all that's got to go up, but hey, this is just initial start. And yeah, see, it's running out to where I want it in the air. Because I've hit this thing like 135 in the air. Okay, let's move on up. Oh shit, 9-iron. Okay. You know, settings, club sticker on. No wonder I haven't been getting the dang data. Gosh darn it. Gosh darn it. You know, I turned that on when I first started. Now, I don't know exactly what happened, but you know, my alignment ball's gone, but you know, will this read this up here? Nope. Will it read it here? Yep. All right. This is a 9. It needs to be back here a little bit. Yeah. And it's not reading the fucker. God damn it. Come on. Right on the edge of that hole. Well, it's straight. That's about the only thing I can say for it. Way short. Yeah, that was alignment tool, and it's no longer alignment. So, you know what? I just can't seem to get my feet comfortable. I'm saying that thing won't help eventually, but see, I got my shoulder down there looking. Okay, that's inside there. Nope. Hit clear back here. I hit probably 6 inches in back of that ball. On the other hand, that's where I usually hit that ball. just to be honest with you. So I'm used to hitting golf balls back there. Okay. And I pulled. I need about, oh yeah, hit it on inside there. Well, you know what? Maybe that's something I'm not doing right there. Oh, wow, look at that. Oh, yeah. It's going to be coming off the toe. Yep, out towards the toe. All right, come on, hit the ball straight. You can do this. That's a nice smooth swing. I liked it. I didn't hit the ball great. Hit it a little inside there. But nope. Yeah, this is pretty brutal going through this, I'll be honest. But I'm doing this to see if there might be enough where if a guy tries to help me change, putting this a little more forward to see. I had a better swing on it, but definitely out towards the toe, or I hit it real high on the club, yeah. Yeah, I knew I was going to pull that as soon as I set it up with my shoulder like that. Yeah, this is another thing. Like I said, I'm prepared to give up some distance, but how much can a guy give up when he don't have a lot? Okay, it's inside, but it's kind of back. Wow. Well, that's better. All right, there's potential there. Like I said, I'm looking for the potential. Okay, let's look at the history. Go over here and move that so we can read it. And carry 100, and I ain't going to cut it. I mean, about 130 is what I need out of this. If I drop yardage, that's 10 yards from where I count on it now. Huh. And you can see the dispersion there. Not great. Nothing to write home about. Well, let's clear it and move on. Now we're getting to the stuff that really it really, 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 really is going to pique my interest because when I looked up ball alignment stuff, and everybody's different, so I understand that you can't just go off set stuff. But most stuff, son of a bitch, there goes my bowling career. That thing didn't even hit that. And shoot, and that didn't stop there. What other kind of career did I just destroy? In one ball gathering situation. All right, this is the 8-iron. Shit. Done testing? I mean, wow. Because that's where I counted this club at, and that's, I don't think I can hit it any better than that. That's only a 1.03 on the old smash factor. Wow. How'd I do that? I don't know. Get it inside a little. Nope, I pushed that. I knew I didn't hit it good, but no, for a miss hit, the way I miss hit, that's not a bad miss hit. Yeah, inside, figures. Okay, down the middle. Nope, hold it. Yeah. A couple more. I pulled that. See, this to me is potential. Yeah. This is potential. I'm out there about where a little short of where I am with this, but I will try to hit one just a little harder. I don't know why. This is working pretty good. Of course, I pulled it, and it was hit a little harder. And that feels pretty comfortable. And I ain't kidding you. That's towards the middle of my stance, and I've been hitting that 8-iron a foot further back or more. I like the way I hit that. Wow, I'll take that. Okay. Nope. Yeah, I missed that big time. Yeah. But I miss it. I miss it a lot. the way I'm hitting now. Yeah, look at that. Everything about that's horrible. Sure wish I could get that on my GS Pro stuff. Pushed it and I got it off the toe side some, but I'd take it. Wow. No, it shows more towards the middle, but it felt more toey to me. Let me take a look at something real quick. Is there room in that sheet for one or two more hits? There is not. So there we are with the 8-iron. I'm going to take that off. This is not only hope, this is used right now. 143, total 155, 50 height. 0.5. I mean, all that is good stuff there. All of it. And then, like I say, the dispersion. Wow. Seems like the lower clubs might be, well, now 7-iron. Okay. This is probably the biggest test out of this bag. I mean, I haven't hit the 8-iron that good in, oh, I don't think I've ever hit that many shots in a row that good with it. For distance and fairly straight. I mean, I've hit like maybe 3, but I have hit that out over 150 a few times. So now we are going to put that 7-iron in a hot seat. And if I could get something good out of that, man, I'd really feel great about coming out and trying this. Well, I feel pretty good anyway with the 8-iron there. So I'm going to put this just about same spot. Okay, same kind of swing. Well, I got to be honest with you guys. That is the best. I might not hit another one by being honest, but I'm going to. That is the, oh shit, I didn't clear that. Damn it. Dang it. Wow. That is the best 7-iron I've probably hit in a month. Wasn't getting them up in the air. No, I took way too long. Did you see me going through every part of what I should be doing in my mind? You're not going to hit nothing very good doing that. All right. That's straight in the middle. Off the toe. But for a miss hit, hell, I haven't even been hitting it that long. Yeah, that wasn't very good. All right, come on now. Let's not lose our thought, and let's see if we can hit this thing. I pushed that, but I hit it. I thought it was going to go further than that, to be honest. But that's all right. But the 8-iron's doing that for me. Okay, one of the things I'm doing, I don't think I did with the 8-iron, is I'm kind of really pausing at the top. I'll have to watch this in film. I'm going to try not to pause at the top. And as you can see, for all that badness, though, I did get the distance, but I want the whole ball of wax. That's a little better as far as the feel. Same result. Of course, I didn't clear my last from the 8. I didn't clear that, so I had to clear it. And the best shot I have this so far is deleted until this shot. Babe Ruth type stuff, or what's the deal? 154, okay. Now I was hitting this out to 160, not a whole bunch of times in a row, but on 4 or 5 occasions, a couple times. Nope. Wow. And I used to do that a lot, hitting the back of me. Let's take a look. Oh, man. See, I thought I was hitting like the top. That's just the complete holes of there. Wow. Love that camera. Wish I could get that on my GS Pro. Nope. Yeah, I knew that was going nowhere. $121. No, I could, and that far, I consider that a complete failure. Okay, let's get back to what we were doing right. Well, it's going to be straight. Good rollout. And straight counts, but that's just borderline horrible shot for the 7 for what I want out of it. There's a good shot. There's, that's kind of a bad shot, and there's horrible shots. And 5 yards shorter distance, that'd have been in a horrible category, but it was straight. They did get out over 130. So that might be as good as I can hit it. 162.3. Woo! Wow. 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 I got to get a quick picture of this for my son because, oh shit. Gosh darn it. That cracks him up when I hit behind a ball the way I do. Now that shows a lot of promise. So once I'm getting up here in the middle irons, I'm getting a lot of promise. So it's got to be stance work and stuff with the other. All right. Let's see if we can get that again. Nope. No. We'll get a camera's eye view of this. Yeah, that's a horrible shot. Oh yeah, inside towards the hosel. There we go. All right. Let's send this one out there, then do the data. Okay. No, I gotta hit one more. I mean, I just want to hit one more good. That wasn't very fluid or anything like I've been doing. Not good on the club head. Yeah, I pulled it, but that was a little better strike. We'll end on that one. All right. This is going to be a day of rest because I've been killing myself on the game situations. I history. Carry 128.5, 148.7. I'm going to go over and show you this. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is run through this thing and take off. Like here's a 50 carry here. I'm taking that out of it, taking that 121 out. Here's a 110 I'm going to take out. Yeah, now it's a 143.3 and 161. And there's a 162 carry. There's a 120. Let me take that off there too. Yeah, 147 and 163. Yeah, as you can see those, that's pretty encouraging, I think. Okay, we're going to put this back over here. And we're going to go clear. And we're going to jump up to two hybrids. Okay. Now I'm hitting these just to be hitting these. It's mostly the irons I'm worried about. And so I'm going to hit these, and we're going to see how we hit these. This first one is the 4 hybrid. So we'll whack this thing first and see how we do there. Might not hit it very many times. Especially if that keeps up. I don't know if I get too far away. I just pull away from it, trying to swing hard, and I'm using my whole body. And yeah, I love that camera. Okay, let's try again. That one I hit fairly good. 183. You know, I got the dot on that thing right where they told me to put it, and it's not reading it. Let me go and see if that thing's off. No, it's on. Off, on. Okay. I don't know why it's not reading it. All right, it's setting in a different place, so I'll just set up to it. Pushed it a little, but I mean, if I was playing, I'd like those. A lot. Ah, dang it. I don't know why it's not reading the club speed and stuff on this. It does on the in GS Pro. Push that. Now, I can see why I didn't read it. It's I had to face towards the machine a little more. Let me move the machine back up here. See if that helps it. Okay. Couple more. Damn, I gotta turn off that air conditioner. It's not even that warm outside today. Feel like I'm about to go down the Titanic. Let's see if we can hit any of these down the center, huh? Oh, man. I did everything wrong on that. Well, let's hit one more, see if we can hit it good, and then we'll switch. Running out of juice. No. Come on, one more. Give this thing a shot. Oh, yeah, you know, towards the hosels. Okay. Nope. Can't count that one. I've done a pretty good job of it, but look at how far that head is down in the turf. Yeah, I've taken a lot of turf. That's one of the things I gotta stop. Woo! You know, I pretty much fixed all that stuff. I'm going to watch it. I'm going to say this, and I might be wrong, but I don't think I am. Right at the bottom of the screen, where they put the big sew part and it's thick, where it hits that. This screen does not go clear of the floor. Good reflexes, huh? That's it. I can't. I got one more club I want to hit, and I'm just out of gas here. Not going to be a fair representation of the next one, I can tell you that. Oh, shit, look at that. Look at this. Any ideas why that one didn't go very good? Wow. Yeah, let's show it one more time for the good times. Wow. All right, let's go over to the history. Remember, this was the 4. 140 and 163 for averages. Here's a 55. I'm going to take that one out. And there's a 128. I'm going to take that one out. And there's a 113 and a 136. Okay. So it's a 161 and 186.9. I'm going to take the 43 out. I'm going to leave the 5 best ones on there. Okay, it's 164 carry and 188 total. And smash factor 128, ball speed 115.4, apex 42.6. So that's the best 5. And this is the 4 hybrid. Now we're going to drag out the 3. And let me clear all this. And we're going to hit it. This will be the last one I'm going to attempt with improve my stance in hitting. And I found out a couple things today, so All right, this is the 3. Let's hope the thing, I can hit it like I did where I bought it in Reno. That ain't it. We'll take about, I don't know, 10 smacks with it. And yeah, off the hosel again. So I'm going to do my setup just a little different. Okay. Hit that one pretty good. Like I said, I'm going to set up a little different until it bites me in the ass, which I hope it doesn't, but yeah, I don't want heat, but a little bit of I think that's off the toe. I'm almost positive. We'll see here in a sec. Oh, no, I see the grooves. I hate that. You want to check the warnings and nobody's called or anything. Let's get this back this way a little bit. A little more. And we're still pretty lined up there. Oh, my goodness. Bowling career is off the rails. Huh? Wow, 2 over here. Ah, there it is. Don't even try to run away. You're not getting out of it that easy. I paid good money for you to be my golf ball, not some pro golfer, so I'm sorry, but that's the way it is. All right. Got 5 more. Ah, dang it. Nope. Again, it felt like it was off the toe. Felt like it, but dang. Wow. All right, come on now. I don't think I'm concentrating enough. Shh. Okay, I told you I was wearing down, and I'm down, but got to try to get everything together. Geez, knees aren't cooperating. Any other muscles that go along with swinging aren't. I'm just a slug up here. Club speed 52, yeah. Yeah, not attacking. I didn't hit it good, but at least I hit it. Yeah. Dang. Hitting down into the carpet there. Dang. I need to get to the ball a little bit earlier than I am. Kind of like that, I think. That's better. That ain't it, but that's better. Wow. I can't believe how high I'm hitting these. Boy, when I hit up there, when I hit these things, jeepers creepers. I'm trying to remember the way I was setting up to the ball. That's the thing, it's not having a swing you use all the time. Pretty sure that wasn't it. One more. We're going to do one more. I haven't got anything in the tank here. Oh, yeah. Off the hosel. Nice. Wow. No, that's it. No more. Oh, man. No more. Well, if you watch this, you're looking into the mind of somebody that's... We'll pull this out so we can see the whole thing. 145, 159 total. There's some real dogs in there. And let's go now. And we'll pull off the worst ones. Right there's one. 85 is one. 135 is one. 130. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got 7. Okay. 155 is out. So there's a 165 and a 168. So 165 is out. Those are the best 5. And it's 175.5 carry, 188.3 total, 63 height, 29.21 in the backspin. Launch angle's 10.7 on those. That's the better ones. I wonder what the launch angle is, say on this thing. Can you turn? You can turn it back on. 36.9. That's how much I got under that ball. Wow. Anyway, there it is. Top 5, and this is the 3 hybrid here. So I got that marked in my memory. And that's going to do it. I got this thing to work. I just had to drag it out over there, make it bigger, because it showed up small over there. But the 7 iron, the 8 iron, really show me some stuff I might hit from between my feet. Well, I did hit them between my feet, and it was pretty good. Everything below that now is going to be a challenge to learn because I've been hitting from so far back. It just feels uncomfortable. So as of this second, I would kind of say it might be worth going and contacting that coach, which I might take a shower and go do. So, all right, everybody, if you watch, thanks a lot. And, all we can do is keep working. That's all we can do. So, all right. Talk to you later.